So we got major developments in the Sammy Guevara and Andrade situation. This is my third straight video. Will probably be my last video about the situation unless, someone gets fired or something like that. But before AEW Dynamite, you know, Sammy Guevara went up to Andrade because of all the shit that went down on Twitter. If you um, don't know that situation, go to my video about that. Sammy Guevara goes over, pushes Andrade, and I think punches him in the face a couple of times, and Andrade punches him once, I believe, and they get in a backstage fight. I think like the second backstage fight in a month in AEW. And here's something that really, really pissed me off about this. They send Andrade home, but they don't send Sammy Guevara home. Why? Like, they made Andrade go home, possibly suspended for punching back but Sammy Guevara, the man who started the fucking fight, gets to come back. Oh no, not to come back, to main event an episode of Dynamite and pin Daniel Garcia in the finish. AEW knows what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing. And it's a shame, man. If you're going to allow Sammy Guevara to wrestle a match after they started the fight, the Elite should have never been suspended. Kenny Omega, your EVPs, your executive vice presidents, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, defend themselves in a fight, and not only are they suspended, but they were stripped of their trios championships. I'm sorry, fucking what? But your boy Sammy Guevara starts a fight, not defends himself in a fight, not, defending himself. Man starts the fight and he stays. He wrestles a match, wins it, and isn't suspended? And for those of you who are like, well, Sammy Guevara was booked in the match at Dynamite, so they couldn't really replace him. Not like Chris Jericho has a whole fucking stable, a whole faction, that any one of those members couldn't have replaced him, right? Jake Hager, those guys from 2.0. You couldn't have used them? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why Sammy Guevara gets all this special treatment. Is it because all his vlogs are about AEW, so they need Sammy Guevara to be the Xavier Woods of AEW? Like, hey, you're good on YouTube there, so go ahead, man. Is it because Sammy's getting some special treatment? Maybe there's some blackmail going on? Like, because they want an excuse to put Ty Conti on television? Because without Sammy Guevara, Ty Conti would have been irrelevant. But honestly, without Ty Conti, Sammy Guevara would still be liked. Because they've been milking that relationship in the river. Milking that relationship like a river, I should say. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why does Sammy start a fight and not get suspended, but Andrade defends himself in a fight, gets his match removed from Rampage? I guess that's why his match got removed from Rampage. Because about like a half hour after I made that last video last night, it was revealed that Andrade and Sammy Guevara got into a fight. Um, yeah, gets his match removed from Rampage and gets suspended, I guess. Sammy Guevara stays home. I mean, stays in Dynamite. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a little bit weird. Like, who's Sammy protecting? Why? Like, they should have sent both people home. Normally, when two employees fight in a working environment, who do you think gets sent home? Not one or the other. Both of them. They both go home. Because fighting should never be tolerated in a workplace environment. It is not safe, and it shouldn't be tolerated. Right? You would get suspended and or fired. What happens? Like, one of them went home. The other one gets to wrestle a match and win it. And this brings me to my next point. Probably going to be my last point before I end the video. Why do we need Sammy Guevara? If Sammy Guevara left AEW tomorrow, I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't turn the other cheek. I'd be like, oh, okay, he left. Probably see him in WWE, and that'll give me a reason not to watch it, but oh well. Andrade leaves AEW, people will go apeshit. I'm sorry. People care more for Andrade than Sammy Guevara anyway. Why? Because Andrade's already a foot out the door. They're like, alright, well, suspend that motherfucker. Sammy, come on over here with good old Tony Khan because you're so loyal to him. Let me give you a kiss. Like, you kidding me? Sammy Guevara needs to go. I mean, remember that Eddie Kingston shit a number of months ago? People don't. Sammy Guevara does not work well with people. And it's clear, unless your name is Ty Conti or Chris Jericho, doesn't seem like people really like Sammy Guevara. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Jericho comes on an interview sooner rather than later and say, yeah, Sammy Guevara is a bitch. He is a bitch. I'm sorry, but all this shit started with, oh my god, Andrade hit me too hard. Don't fucking wrestle then. Pursue acting. Stick to your YouTube channel. Do whatever it is you do. Because if you can't handle getting hit a little bit hard in a wrestling match, it ain't for you. And go on Twitter, throw a fucking temper tantrum, then go over and push the guy and punch him. I'm sorry, but all that shit, Andrade never started any of that shit. He responded, and he's getting punished. But Sammy doesn't? Something's fucking going on. Tony Khan needs to control his roster. He can't. Because Tony Khan knows. Here's why I think CM Punk, the Elite, isn't fired. Because they know if. I think Tony Khan doesn't want to fire anybody. Because they know as soon as they leave, that can make any wrestling promoter have the opportunity to grab them. And they don't want CM Punk gone. They don't want Kenny Omega gone. They don't want that. But here's the thing. I don't think people would give a shit if Sammy Guevara appears in a different promotion. I don't give a shit. Anyways, guys, I've been rambling on. This is my thoughts on the Sammy Guevara and Andrade fight. This is bullshit. Sammy Guevara needs to be taken care of one way or another. He's a fucking bitch for not being able to take a hit, literally. Anyways, guys, this is going to do it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on. Leave a like. Tell your friends. Do whatever it is you do. Daily uploads. I might do a 2K simulation of Friday night SmackDown, or tomorrow night SmackDown, I should say. Anyways, guys, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. Be good people. Have a good day, and peace.